What's up, guys? Welcome back to Home Cave. In this episode, we are going to try to get some power up. I would like to get our manned turret up, as well as a little trade beacon, because I did forget that we researched the communications, so we can now make a comms console as well as an orbital trade beacon. So we need to get all of that stuff set up. We are almost done with our pantry section, so we're going to go ahead and create a stockpile for it. And we will rename you to pantry. And then you will be critical, clear everything. Alright, let's go through this. We would like all corpses, not mechanoid. We would like all seeds, tobacco, coffee, and hops. I guess there's this stuff too. Cocoa beans, sugar flour. It's gonna be a while before we get all this stuff, I imagine. Medicine for right now. And all food for right now as well. Okay, that should set us up nicely. Alright, so we have visitors and a heat wave. That is only entirely slightly awkward. I guess we'll need to get up a cooler, which means we're going to need to focus on doing a bit of this smelting nonsense. Let's go ahead and get the cooler up. And then we're going to have to get some power over to the cooler as well. And we will eventually need power all the way through this whole section, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Trader's going to come by. We have some Gare Peck people visiting. I believe those are some Norbles. Blue is grumpy. You know what? I keep completely neglecting. Let's get some horseshoes going. You know what? We'll give one to the prisoners. In case anyone in prison wants to play horseshoes. That's a lot. When you guys visit, you guys absolutely visit. That dude's got an epic beard, and I approve of it. I completely approve of it. It's kind of awkward that you guys are... I'm gonna try this. I forgot that it's toggle. I want to see if I can lock them in there, and like if they starve to death, what's gonna happen. I would so approve of one of you doing this right now. You're all set to flick #1 priority. Unless it's just locked right now and that's like a new graphical thing. I guess that is it. Alright, well, we're gonna see what they think. So faction, Gearpeck, they're -11 right now. Let's... Oh, they're leaving. Alright. We're going to see what happens right now with this. And it is definitely going to be at least a little bit interesting. Blue and Krista are in terrible moods. Krista, I think you would feel better if you would do a little bit of work as far as harvesting these tomatoes that are ready to harvest. I think you would feel much better about yourself. Bit is sleeping. Unfortunately, Bit, I need you to do this because you are all going to die of heat wave. Heat wave. Do you understand, Bit? Do you understand? Heat wave. And a psychic drone. No. How much do we need? We need... Okay, we have the materials. We have the technology. Build it. Build it faster. Cargo pods, those sounded danger close. Ooh. Fish. Okay, cooler's up. Needs power. Do it. Do it. Reconnect. Reconnect. Do we set up our power to go all the way? We did. Oh, you didn't build this section. I hate all of you. Do it. This is more important than your sleep, right? You can sleep when it's chilly. Goodness. Okay, so we have all these tuna thingies. Let's see. Grill fish. Do it forever. And we'll set the radius to, I guess, just 25 since we have our new lovely stockpile right there. And that can be done. Excellent. Most excellent. Alright, so Bit is super grumpy, which is okay. As long as he stays super grumpy and not broken, he's very hungry. We have food if you want to go eat some food. Will that make you feel a little bit better? We have some more visitors. He's going to go right to building. His mood has not changed at all. Let's actually manage their outfits. You guys just... I'd rather you be naked than wearing a bunch of tattered clothing. Alright, so this should keep everyone cool, thankfully. It was getting kind of warm. I guess the heat wave is over. But now we have a cooler in here. Just everyone in the whole world's unhappy. I'd be unhappy too. Krista, you're not taking care of this place. Apparently the grilled fish looks like jerky, from what I can tell. And we did set up a ceiling lamp in here, so we can at least see what's going on in one room of this huge dark map. Aha! Aha, let's check our factions real quick. They're -11. Okay, so they're fine with this, with what's going on right now. We might be able to, air quote, rescue one of them and get some faction points that way. Or we could wait till they die and we can eat them. What do you guys think I'm leaning towards? Well, one's already dead, so I'll give you a hint. Blue, disturbed sleep, slept on the ground. Well, I don't know what you want. I guess we have enough leather to make beds, but we need wood planks, which means we need wood. This wood is only halfway grown, so we can't make these beds. So maybe it would be good to research furniture. Everyone is so grumpy. You're just all so grumpy. Alright, and we need to get this trade beacon set up as well as the turret. So, orbital trade beacon. I'm just going to put it there and we can always move it. As well as the security for the manned turrets. More cargo pods. We're going to put the turret back here for right now. I've never used one of these, so I don't really know how it works other than you put someone in it. Ant Princess meat. Okay. We will trek over there to get free meat. Ooh, what's all this stuff? Excuse me? Oh, these are all of the people. I actually saved these guys' lives. Well, I guess I saved Naggle's life. Why is this so hard? There you go. You can go wherever you want now. They all died from heat stroke. Okay, they're still not mad at me. Yeah, they all died from heat stroke while trying to leave. So that's interesting and funny. And we have a battle axe now. We have some swords, bows, a good quality bow. That could actually be better than what Blue has. Blue is using a normal great bow. Let's have her come get this one. She is in the poor mood. That person left. Completely understandable. And since these are made of steel balls, I'm actually going to deconstruct these to try to get some steel bars out of it. Hopefully I get steel bars and not just steel. Who are you? Are you just a visitor? equipped with British Bulldog. Isn't that like a wrestler? Or wasn't that a wrestler? Cargo pods again. What is this stuff? Sea snakes? What is going on with you? Are you just like dumping? It's like some sushi spaceship is just flying in orbit right now. Like, all this stuff went bad. Let's throw it on the planet. I feel like that's what's going on right now. We are slowly losing power, which means we need to get more power. Which means Bit needs to do some of this, which means we're going to suspend some of that. So we need a lot of steel right now. We need the steel for the trade beacon. We need the steel for the turrets. Thankfully we got some steel bars from that. It wasn't a lot, but we did get some. And I would also like to get... Well, I guess we're going to have power 2 soon, and we already have some glass, but I honestly don't think... I don't know, but I also don't think that we're going to have enough glass from that. So we're going to put a couple of wind turbines back here behind this house. Actually, I'm going to just cancel that for right now. Alright, and Bit is getting to work, which is excellent. This is good stuff. Blue decided to equip some sort of tortoise. I don't know where I was. I was like, turtle? Turtleless? What's a turtle? Tortoise leather hood. So she's enjoying that for a little while. Chris is going to go eat in the sand. Bit's going to get some shut-eye. And we have all of these guys over here that are going to spoil. I almost feel like we should... It's still pretty warm outside. I was going to say, I almost feel like maybe we should... I was just trying to see if that Mega Scarab was going to lose or beat Menino there. I feel like maybe we should deconstruct it and then put one over here. But it's pretty warm and I want to keep them as happy as possible. Bit is going to get to crafting, which is excellent. I wish that they could use this Asval, but if they're not smart enough to know how to plant corn, they're not smart enough to know how to use an Asval. Alrighty. I mean, that's not necessarily true. It's point and shoot. It's an automatic suppressed weapon. That's all it is. Of the forest, though. Alright, so we do have that. He built that right away, which is good. We will hook this up to our grid and see how it goes. We are stable. Okay, so we're slowly gaining power, even with that. So once he gets the turret built, we finish power 2. Okay, so we have solar generator, increased battery efficiency by 15%. And I wanted to... What else did I want to do? I said we were going to research. I was going to say recruit. We're going to recruit some technology. We were going to recruit something, but I don't remember what it was. Security 2. Mortars. As well as increased turret rate of fire. Agriculture 2. Fertilized soil. Unlocks the composter, which allows you to create mulch from wood logs. None of that helps. I don't think crafting 1 will help right now either. Mining could. Medicine grows arrogum, medicinal herb. Power 3. Geothermal generator. Harness the power of the planet. Increase battery efficiency by 15%. Do we have one up here? And then we have one over here that we could just kind of like, I don't know, I guess make a tunnel through the mountain. That would be a weak point. We'd have to make, I would want to wall off that whole section, I guess, if we were going to do something like that. Alright, well, it is super duper dark again. The wind is picking up, which means we should be generating a decent amount of power. Hopefully we get this turret done soon. Bit is sleeping. The trader's coming. We do have the orbital trade beacon up though. So we will be able to do a bit of trading, which is awesome. I don't understand what Krista's doing with this. Like, growing, harvest grown crops. Like, I don't... She's cooking, yes. That's fine. She's cooking. Maybe we should make a cooking 2 for her. Let's try that. Let's try cooking 2. Blue, actually, Krista, just you do something for once, please. Alright, so we can trade. Hooray. We can trade. We can get some wood logs now. Okay, so we can make them beds, and we can make some wooden buildings. This is excellent, excellent news. What do we want, honestly? What do we really want? Steel we don't need. I honestly think we just want some wood for right now. That way we can continue getting our steam generator going with the kindling, and we can also craft the beds for these guys, because these guys really could use some beds. So let's buy some wood. Let's buy a lot of wood. Let's buy a lot of wood. Is this overkill on the wood? It's possible. I wouldn't mind building this area out of wood, at least for right now. I don't know how much that's going to take. Let's get 600. Unfortunately, we can't sell any of the stuff we have other than the ore and our seeds, and I don't want to sell any of that stuff. So let's go ahead and get some wood. And let's set up this building over here. I'm just going to go ahead and use wooden walls. Let's go ahead and do this. Cancel that one. And then this can have a slate door. And then we'll deconstruct this door and put a slate, or that wall, and put a slate door there as well. Bit already getting to work. Look at him go. So good. And we will of course get tables set up. Maybe not. This draggable table, can we make it out of something else? We can make it out of slate blocks. Okay, that's good. We will eventually get that set up. I would like a glass ceiling lamp in here. We're gonna have work areas right there. So maybe like, I guess we'll just put it there. Alright, good stuff. Steel bars and glass, unfortunately. But we can finally make a little bit of kindling, which I actually want to suspend that so we don't use all of the wood that we just bought on making kindling. Alright, so we're going to move the food prep table in here and then give it a, you know what? I should make this one wider. That way I can fit the food prep table and cook stove like side by side, and put maybe the grill over here in the corner, and then have a cook stove over here, as well as, I guess the oven wouldn't fit, but we'll be able to put more stuff over here. So this food prep table, what do we need for you? Wood planks and steel ore. Has to be wood planks, doesn't it? Let's make a few wooden planks. Let's get this food prep table. I know I don't... Here, let's actually do this first. Let's deconstruct you. Maybe we'll get some planks from that. Okay, we got 38 planks, so that's not bad. We almost have enough. So we'll put the food prep table right here. And then we'll put probably the cook stove next to it. Like here, which also takes planks. And then we'll go from there. With those two, we should be okay. We have the grill in here for right now. She actually harvested things, which is amazing to me. Alright, I think things are going pretty well. Aside from the fact that it's just stupidly dark, which is unfortunate. But it's just, it's what we got. And there's the light. Okay, good. I guess we'll put our cooler like right there. A trader. This could be good. Done with the wood planks for right now, so we're going to suspend the wood planks. And then he's going to go back to making steel bars, which is good because we still need this turret built, which doesn't have any of it at all, except I would rather have the solar generator. 50 glass, 50 steel bars. Max energy output 500 watts. That is super nerfed compared to vanilla. Excuse me. All right, let's have Krista trade with these guys. Maybe they have something that we can get from them. They have cheap wood again, which they have 406 now for some reason. That feels weird. Maybe it just didn't get moved over. If you had any pre-made meals, I might get them. We could get some alcohol. Blueberry seeds, carrot seeds, corn seeds. I honestly don't know what to get. Let's get some, we really don't actually have that much room to grow anything. We'll get some seeds though. We'll get some carrot seeds, I guess. Can I afford that? Okay, yeah, just barely. And then we will plant some carrots down here. Maybe, how many is that? We have 51 seeds, so that's going to be 24, 30. Sure, we'll do that. Can we plant carrots? Please tell me we can plant carrots. We can, okay. Carrots. Good, good. Alright, so it would be nice if we could sell some of the clothing and stuff we have, but I guess we probably wouldn't be able to with the just random tribal traders. They probably aren't interested in that. They're probably more interested in, like, they're just like the bulk goods type trader. We could use another battery because we're maxing out right now. So I'll put one in there. Bit, how's your sleep? You need some food. Understandable. I would kind of like you to make that though. That way we can take advantage of all this power we're getting from the wind, which actually isn't giving us any extra power right now. There we go. Right, and these rocks will need to get hauled away just to keep this area clear so the wind turbines can pick up, or not pick up, but not get obstructed. I know it doesn't say they're getting obstructed, but still. I want to make sure. Alright, I don't know if I remembered to do this, but it was requested that I show you guys where we are on the map, and if I did this at the beginning of the episode, I'm sorry. I honestly can't remember if I did it. I'm sorry I didn't do it in the beginning. I'm sorry I waited for so long. But the seed we're on is Cannibal Time. That is Cannibal Space Time. And then where we are located for our colony is in the desert, in the southeast section of this lake that's in the center of the continent. We are at 65.07 degrees east, 18.67 degrees north. That is where we currently are, hanging out in the desert southeast of this big lake and south of the tundra in the middle of the desert. In case you guys would like to play on this map, we are playing on a, I believe it was a 300 by 300 size. So that's what's going on there. We got our extra battery up, which is awesome. It is staying where it is. It's slowly gaining power, so as soon as we put this other cooler in, it's gonna not work out that well. I think we're actually gonna deconstruct this cooler and put a wooden wall up. Blue is broken. I guess that's what that red symbol means. That's unfortunate. We'll deconstruct this, and then we'll put one up here. And then we can replace the wall. It's unfortunate having to build this out of wood just because it's such a weaker structure, HP wise, than these slate walls. And they're going to be the current front point of our base right now. So again, that is unfortunate. Cooler, there we go. Alright, so we need materials, and he's already started on it. Good. We are set to go. Alright, set this to freeze, and we got the other one built. That's awesome. That is kind of like my goals for, or my goal for this episode was to get power up, also the turret, mostly the power, but we, you know, we did pretty good. We got the cooler, we survived a heat wave. We had a bunch of people just randomly die while walking around because they got heat stroke. We got 2 wind turbines up. We got some a decent wind, or not wind, but wood purchase. So that makes me a little more comfortable with doing this kindling business. So we can continue taking advantage of the steam generator in here. We got some seeds, so we're now growing some carrots. So we're gonna have some more food. Another trader's coming by. I think so far this is going pretty well. All of our food will now be safe. It is frozen. I would like to put some floors in, but that's gonna have to wait. Beds are gonna be the next thing, and we need to set up bills on this. So let's go ahead and set up the bills while I'm thinking about it. Let's do butcher creature. Do it forever with a radius of this many. Human corpses, and even go dig up corpses if you want. Next bill we need is the simple salad. We don't need any of the other stuff right now. And let us do that, not forever. Do it until we have 10 for right now. It doesn't really matter because it's, again, they'll be in a freezer. But you can cook it out of literally whatever you want. Work amount 5 requires 10 vegetarian. Let's actually check this real quick. Bill, simple meal. Work amount 5 requires 10 raw food. Okay, so I'm going to do the salads until we have 5, just for some variety. And then we're going to do the simple meal until we have 10. And then we'll also see about getting some fine meal set up. I'm not sure if anyone can cook it. Actually, why am I doing this? Let's do the 4 simple meals. It'd be so much nicer if I could just click that and type in a number. Do it until you have, we'll do 8 meals, so we'll do it twice, and you can make it out of everything. Alright, and then after that, let's do some fine meals. And again, out of everything. 25. Do it until you have 8. Okay. We should be set. This guy right here, I'm actually going to deconstruct. And then we'll get some beds in here. I know they're still going to be sharing beds. Eventually, I think we'll just turn this into the clinic. I should probably actually plan out and dig them out some little holes in the cave. Let's plan out a little bit further back. Let's maybe have a hallway come up here, and then we'll have some bedrooms off over this way. I'm just gonna pause the game right now. Since this mountain is so huge, we're gonna give them all 5x5s. We could probably give them larger rooms, but we're gonna do 5x5s, and then we'll have this come up, and then it can wrap around and snake back the other way. So these guys will get this stuff dug out sometime. I'll go ahead and set it to get dug out. That way we can eventually get our furs. Hopefully we get these in before we use all the wood for kindling, but since we're getting traders in, I think we'll be okay. I don't know. We're kind of out of silver. We may have to see if we can mine some silver. If we don't get anyone we can trade with. Our stockpile is actually completely full as well. So let's expand it a little bit. Alright, that'll give us a little bit more room. And I did want to get the draggable table furniture. Slate draggable table, yes please. For right now, we'll do it right here. And then we can actually make stools out of slate blocks. So we will put a few stools in as well. Alright. I think that's probably going to wrap up this episode. Like I said, we accomplished what I wanted us to accomplish. We got power up. I know we had the steam generator, but the wood situation was kind of worrying me. So we got the 2 wind turbines up. We didn't get the turret up, which I don't know if we can. Like, I don't know if he's gonna see. Like, he should carry stuff down to it. Maybe he's gonna work on this first. We're gonna watch him for a second. We are gonna watch him for a second. We have some visitors. Hopefully we don't get a raid. I hate leaving you guys with cliffhangers. I really do. Okay, this. No. Go do this. Do your stuff up here. Do something. You're not actually going to do anything, are you? So I need to set it to 200 steel bars so he can make 200 steel bars before. Okay, well, fine. If it's Saxon 75, just go up to 300. He can make that stuff. We'll get the thing in the next episode. And I need to remember to, I'll just go ahead and unsuspend that. That way we can get the table finished. But Home Cave is looking better now. It is looking better. And I'm a little more enthused about Home Cave. So that is going to be the end of this episode. Like I said, in the next episode we'll try to get our man turret up and maybe see if we'll get a raid or two. I know I have no control over that. But we're just pretty much going to keep on fortifying, keep on building. Hopefully our crops do well. Hopefully Krista continues taking care of them. She's doing a nice job cooking all of the stuff that's in the pantry right now. So, you know what, maybe we'll get floors next episode too. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.